We had a whole other episode about synthetic data, but for those who had not watched it, let's talk a little bit about what synthetic data is, how that is different than real world data.
Yeah, I mean, the idea is that synthetic data, synthetic data is data that looks and acts as if it came from a real patient. For example, if it's healthcare data, and would mimic, say, a traditional disease trajectory, but doesn't belong to any particular patient. So it's not confidential or it's not sensitive information because there's nobody on the other side that, that patient doesn't exist. But it's not random data. It's specific to a hypothetical patient and it's actually created to mimic a hypothetical patient. I know in your last episode, you actually discussed much more technically what that involves and how you would go about doing that. But for the purposes of this conversation, I think it's just important to understand that it's data that's useful for training models because it mimics an actual disease process or it mimics an actual patient's response to medication. So because it mimics real life, it's still valuable. But you overcome a lot of the limitations of privacy concerns because there is no patient there.